I'm Paul Roy, and I served in the Army in 1962. And it's hard to believe that my mother had to sign for me when I was 17 years old. It was one of the best things that I've done in my life.
Josephine Warmcastle, and I spent a total of 21 and a half years on active duty. My first 8 years were during the Vietnam War with the Air Force as a hospital corpsman. My last 13 and a half years were spent in the Navy as an aviation electrician's mate and a naval air crewman, traveling the world, taking care of everybody.
I'm Bob Lacasse. I joined the Army in January 1954, took my basic training in Camp Chaffee, Arkansas, and I was transferred to Korea in June. I was there for 18 months, and I got discharged in time for Thanksgiving, 1955.
I'm Richard Knight, and I joined the Marine Corps when I was 17 years old, right out of high school. It was right at the end of World War II, and then I stayed in the reserves after that, and I got recalled during Korea. Made me an officer, so that gave me a new experience, and I ended up going through Parris Island twice.
Hello there, Frank McKenzie. I enlisted in the Air Force 1952 during the Korean conflict. I was 19 years old, sent me to weapons school and training camp, and then I ended up in Alaska, Fairbanks, for 2 years, waiting for something to happen. Rotated back to the United States. I was transferred to a base in Florida. Florida was quite a nice place, nice duty station, and then I rotated out of the service at that time, come home, and my future wife asked me to go bowling, and we did, and we were married for 54 years and had a wonderful time. And
I'm Bruce Baker. I was in the Air Force from 1955 to 1959. We was stationed in England, and I was very fortunate to get a career in the Air Force that I could use in civilian life. I was an air traffic controller, loved it, and after the military, I went to work for the FAA and was an air traffic controller in Washington Center for about 35 years.